Yep. Hey. Tampa. Hey. Tampa. What's going on, everybody? Oh, snap. Sorry about that. What's going on, everybody? This your boy Isaiah coming to you again from Bucko's Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all the videos, and make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you all new videos that's posted on this channel. And don't forget to hit the don't forget to donate. If you want to donate, all donations are welcome, big or small. Support the channel. I do this for you guys. It's nighttime. Everybody's relaxed. Everybody's okay. It's okay. We're gonna have a conversation today. All right. We gonna talk. Talk to him. I'm gonna let y'all talk about this because I said what I had to say. We can start this off right now. Let me get some shout outs to my Pirates and my Sea Bandits, to all my shooters out there. Thank you for supporting the channel and keeping the chat room clean. Um, shall we get down to business? Shall we begin? In my Hellraiser voice, right? Shall we begin? I've been watching Hellraiser. I'm in my Hellraiser phase right now. I've been watching all the old Hellraisers starting from the beginning. The whole universe is crazy. What's up? Let me get some shout outs. KCBT, Daniel Guzman, Malcolm shooters out there. You know what I'm saying? John Kent, exclusive golf. Hey, truly goated. A Rod, what's up, man? Look, I'm pretty sure y'all caught a lot of the conversation amongst the NFL media and analysts, the experts as they call themselves. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's the name of the game. It's football. Um, you know, can't get mad. You have to understand how the game works. Can't win everything. It's a reason why teams don't go undefeated in the regular season. I mean, what more do I need to say? I mean, it is what it is. The Bucks lose to the Rams 34-24. The score was not really that close. I mean, it was a lot of garbage yards at the end, a garbage touchdown, which I didn't like, and I stand on that. And it's not even about the score. It's about just, you could have got a guy hurt because you wanted to score a touchdown. That just didn't sit with me well. That did not. What's up, Young Deezy? That didn't sit with me well. The game was out of hand. You wasn't gonna come back. There was not even a chance in hell. And hopefully Giovanni Bernard is okay. And I just looked at that whole situation was weird to me. But the talk of the town is, how the Bucks lost versus giving the Rams credit. You got to give the Rams credit. I briefly took a look at the Bucks social media pages, and the Facebook pages, Twitter pages, and all stuff like that. A lot of pointing fingers and a lot of excuses, and and it's like, at what point as a fan do you tell yourself, do I understand football? You can't just keep making excuses. The Rams were the better team. You can get mad at me all you want to. It's okay. But I can sit up here and tell you with a clear mind, no emotions, facts over feelings. As of right now, the Rams were the better team. It's just that simple. I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just being honest. And as I bring people on this show today to tell me how they feel, or vent to me. What's good, Guru? To vent. What up, Fred? To vent. Feel free to vent how you really feel about anything I've said or whoever, analysts or experts, whatever. You can vent to me, but just remember, you have to keep it factual. You have to throw some facts in there. You can't start pushing a narrative about the Rams or about the Bucks. Just be honest with yourself, because I'm going to bring some people on here to talk about what they saw and what needs to be done moving forward. Now, remember, it's still early in the season, so everybody needs to calm down. It's going to get better. This is just one of those games that it was going to happen. Eventually it was going to catch up with us with that secondary and lack of pass rush. It was going to catch up. And it happened to be one of the top level coaches, as usual. We look very good against bad teams. And the minute we play a team with a heartbeat, with a real coach, with a real defense, a real O-line, a real offense, for some strange reason, we tend to play like that. In national games, we don't play well, and we got to get over that. The Bucks got to get over that hump when it comes to playing regular season primetime games. We don't look good, and y'all know this. VP MC, what up? Y'all know this. King Cook, what up, man? Slow starts, bad play calling, trying to get a feel for the game. Why is it always this go? Why does it go this way all the time with the Bucks? We saw last season. We're talking about regular season. We know we won a Super Bowl. I'm just trying to give y'all some insight and just trying to put something together so y'all can understand where I'm coming from about what you saw yesterday. And that was disappointing, to be honest with you. Now, granted, I'm gonna keep saying this. It's early in the season. It's okay. Get it out the way. Get the bugs out the system. Figure it out. Get everything under control. And come back stronger, right? Because remember, we are the defending champions, so we know what we're capable of. Or the Bucks know what they're capable of. We as a fan base know what they're capable of. What up, Quinn? Chase, what up? Tommy? But you have to be realistic on where this team stands at right now. And folks, it just didn't. The number, the yards looks. Oh yeah, 400 something yards, and all that. But that was the yards don't tell the real story. There was no running game. The play calling was up and down, inconsistent. Let's just say that, right? No running game. They just said forget. They gave up on the running game in the first quarter. Forget it. When you are playing a team like the Rams, a fast-paced team, you have to beat them up. The Rams are a finesse team. If the Bucks just would have punched them in the mouth a few times with Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones, I think that would have been a different outcome. And what I did notice too, the Bucks can be predictable, just like they were last year. I don't know how much they changed the offense as far as adding new things, some new wrinkles, as far as the Brady part of the offense, because you still got the no risk and no biscuit part of the offense, aspect of the offense, right? The element of the offense. Still got a no risk and no biscuit, because that's what you saw yesterday. No risk and no biscuit. And that's not winning football. I'm very shocked that the Bucks didn't try to run the ball. 13 carries. Yes, 13 carries. And Brady was the leading rusher. Let me repeat. Tom Brady was the leading rusher. And you got Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones. What? Dude, what? Are you kidding me, Byron Leftwich? Are you that naive to totally disregard the running game? Why do we have Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones? Why not trade them and get some more receivers? Matter of fact, trade them and get some secondary guys. And we can just run with Keyshawn Vaughn. Get rid of Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones and get you some secondary guys and just run Keyshawn Vaughn here and there. Why not? And I was a little concerned about this coming into the season. Like, can the Bucks basically be predictable with their formations and their personnel? Certain personnel, certain plays, they come predictable offensively and defensively. Hopefully, the Bucks will make adjustments moving forward. But the Rams started to really hone in on what the Bucks were doing. The Rams knew the Bucks were going to move the ball. They knew that. They knew how explosive the Bucks offense was. Between the 20s, the Bucks moved the ball. But when it mattered, they didn't. You got to try to run the ball. You can't do this no risky, no biscuit. It's not winning football. The Rams had over 20 rushes. Look at that. Think about that. The Ram, the Rams out of all teams, throw it around the yard, scheme you open, had over 20 carries. They attempted to run the ball. The Bucks didn't. One of the differences in the game, the Rams were able to control the clock in the fourth quarter, some of the third and fourth quarter by running the ball effectively too. And you make your timely throws. Why couldn't the Bucks do that? But folks, I'm not gonna keep going through all this. I just wanted to kind of give a little monologue about the Bucks or whatever you want to call it. Like I just wanted to talk about it, get it out the way. Um, but let me just go ahead and just start bringing some people on because I want to hear from you guys for the next 30 45 minutes. And y'all know the rules. When you come into the locker room, get to the point because other people gonna want to talk. I can't have you on here 10 minutes like we having a full conversation. I can't do that. You gotta be respectful for the people behind you that's trying to come on too. So try to keep it. I'm gonna try to keep y'all between 2 and 4 minutes. And if I cut you off, don't get upset. It's just I just gotta try to move. I gotta move the show along because other people want to talk about the game as well. I can't let you just hog all the time. Now, if you happen to be the last guy always get the most time, right? So it's up to you. But just be mindful. Be mindful of the people that want to talk as well. Make your points. I'm gonna try to not respond. Like I'm gonna try to keep some of the stuff to myself until after after you voice your opinion or how you feel about the game. I'm gonna try not to have too much of a dialogue because I just kind of want people to just talk. And I'm just gonna listen, and then after you're done, and I'll make my comments, and try to keep the show moving. But just be mindful, you know what I'm saying, and make sure your audio is good too. Make sure your audio is good because I know sometimes the echoing and all that. I got the headphones on today, so I need y'all guys to get your audio ready. So if you're coming on here, make sure your audio is good. Make sure you don't have stuff in the background going on, or you're looking at YouTube and you're trying to talk at the same time on live. So it's kind of like conflicts. I kind of want some clean conversations. I want people to hear what you got to say. A lot of people gonna watch this, so I want people to hear what you got to say about the game. So with that being said, let's get to the locker room. The locker room is open for discussion. The invite is about to get out there. And folks, don't be scared. I don't bite. Let's see who we got. Who gonna be the first? Who gonna be the first one out the shower at the locker room? Who gonna be the first one? Who gonna be the first one to start this to kick this conversation off? Because we're gonna be here. I'm not going anywhere. The link is in the chat room. So I'm listening. I'm just gonna nod my head. You know what I'm saying? So what you got for me? Oh, we got somebody, or we got a sea bandit, coming in by the name of Marlon. Let's give a round of applause to Marlon opening up the locker room. What the
What's up, my
business?
man? What's
What's
up,
good with
man?
you, man? Look, man.
Uh,
Go ahead.
I used to come on here like I just want to say what's up. I haven't been on here in a while. Like I used to come on here and watch streams a lot last year. We won the Super Bowl and I came in here a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
But this game, I, I'm not surprised by this. I'm gonna be honest. Like like I'm gonna keep it a buck. The Rams, for anybody that thought that the Bucks were just gonna come out there and just air them out, you know, I just feel like we're watching two different sports. Honestly, that's
Mm-hmm.
the way I think of it. Like the Rams, I mean, now I will say this though. I don't. This. I'm. Does this scare me at all? It doesn't really scare me that much. Because remember, they beat the Saints beat the brakes off of us last year twice, and you
Mm-hmm.
see how that turned out for them. I'm not. This doesn't. So I mean, I mean, obviously it's going to be a wake up call, but well, I just think, the better team. They were the better team, like as your title said. You're right. We got
Mm-hmm.
something for New England next week, though. We're going to come in there and sweep the floor with them. That's the way I look at it.
I agree. I mean, it's a
Yeah,
long season. Long season.
it
We
is.
got a lot of games to go.
Yeah, I just there's a couple ones we look up for that Indy, Buffalo, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, I'm not sold on Carolina. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I know
Yeah.
they beat the Saints. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not really sold on them yet. I'm not. They're not. I don't know about them. They're doing their thing for now, but I don't know. We'll have to just see.
I'm not sold on them either. Not yet.
Yeah, and especially Sam Darnold. Like he's not that guy. You know what I mean? He's
Uh,
nah. That's not. He's not that guy.
yeah, that's
So
not the. That's not it.
nah, yeah, nah, nah. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I'm not going to keep you up here for too long.
Appreciate you joining the locker room, man. Come back more
Yeah,
time. You got to come back some more, man. Locker
yeah.
room
I
always
know. I
open.
haven't been on here for a while. I know. My fault. I haven't been on here for a while.
It's okay, man. It's okay. You are here now. So
Yep,
appreciate you
yep.
opening the locker room up to everybody, man. Shouts out to Marlon, man. Wanted to see Ben. It's been around for a long time, man. Keep supporting the channel. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yep.
So you be easy, man. Take care.
All right. So
That was good. That was good right there. That's Marlon, one of the sea bandits right there. We got another person coming on. We're gonna move on right along to the. We're gonna move right along. Let's go. Up number two. What's the business is? Word on the street.
Man, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Uh, man,
I can't call it, man.
with this game, right? Uh, what people gotta understand is they got away with the same things that the Rams exploited. Uh, because think about this: every offensive line they went against so far this season has been healthy. The Falcons' offensive line is bad, and they still couldn't get a pass rush. And when you can't get a pass rush, you can make even now Stanford's not average, but you can make the average quarterback look good when you have time. And it's with a depleted secondary. I know a lot of fans are saying, oh, Tom Brady's scoring these points. But you can't depend on 30 plus points every week because sometimes your offense just won't have it. And especially when you can't run the ball, because when you run the ball, you control the game and you lessen your quarterback getting hit because you cannot have a 44-year-old quarterback throwing 40 and 50 times a game. And you open him up to hits, and you saw what happened. He got lit up yesterday. Now, they'll smoke the Patriots because the Patriots don't have an explosive offense,
Mm.
but the teams like the Rams, they have a big arm quarterback who could attack them deep, and they have receivers who are great after the catch, meaning that you have to be on your game. And I think there just may be a bad matchup because not just this year, even when they had Jameis that year they played in LA, like Jared Goff flipped them up 2 years in a row.
Had
You
had
know,
to had to put up 55 to win that game.
yeah. So I just think they don't match up with them. Not saying they can't beat them if
Right.
they don't see them again, but we just gotta be honest here. We gotta be honest here, Isaiah. Where's this
Mhm.
pass rush gonna come from? They brought all these guys back, and just because you bring people back, it's just like college football. Just because you bring somebody back, that means they teams know how to play. They got tape on you. And many of the guys that brought back are older. So those are some things they have to clean up. They got some good teams coming up that they could take advantage of. But this team is judged by who they play against the best, not the Eagles, not the rebuilding Patriots. You just have to. That's when you measure by the best. And I know we got Brady, but this game plan was not for him. And Sean McVay has outcoached Todd Bowles and Bruce Arians ever since they got here, and it hasn't been close. I just have to be honest about that.
Yeah, he gonna be Sean McVay ain't going nowhere no time soon. So good luck.
And see what people don't realize. Yes, the reason the Tampa 2 back when Sapp and company was running wild worked because they got pressure with 4. And even when they won that Super Bowl in 02, a lot of those guys came back, but they didn't play the exact same way. Just like the Chiefs. They keep saying, they got Patrick Mahomes. It's kind of funny how he looks now. Everybody's catching his interceptions now.
I think he had
But
last year they had 16 in his drop and literally drop in 16.
mm-hmm.
Nobody talked about that because
narratives.
That was the narratives, yeah.
Yeah. And so I still think the Bucs gonna win this division. The Saints are in the Falcons, they're in denial about being a rebuild. And the Panthers are too Christian McCaffrey dependent, and he's out with a hamstring. So I think that's the win division. But the Rams can match up with them because their coach ain't stupid enough to run the ball, and they just got that big arm quarterback who could stretch that field every blade of grass. And the offensive line played fine, in my opinion. They did everything they could. But when you're passing 50-plus times a game, the offensive line's in trouble, too. They can pin their ears back. I just think the Bucs got to commit to running the ball. Screw Rojo's feelings. If you got to give Fournette those 20 carries, so be it. If you got to give Keyshawn Vaughn 10 carries, so be it. If Rojo's in his feelings, F him. You just got to do that, But like I said, I'm not worried about how they look against the Patriots. It's about the best. And I want to see this pass rush show up against a healthy offensive line on the other side, not a depleted one. Because we paid Shaq a lot of money. I ain't heard his name all year. JPP is older. Sue is older. Vita Vea can't stop him. And I'm not mad at Joe Tryon. He's a rookie. He just needs to just get better. I'm not harping on him. But also Devin White. He talked the big game. Where has he been? Where's it? He plays the run well, but what happens is these teams get tape on you. They know he against the pass is a liability right now in his young career. Not say he can't get better, but he's just young. And he's gonna get better at that, but they're attacking that right now.
Well, to kind of summarize this up, I got somebody behind you.
Yeah.
But it's a long season. We got a lot of games to play to improve, and we need to improve in 2 major areas: the running game and the secondary. And I warned folks, and before the season started, but even before the game, I keep harping on this, man. We're not even close to being a top 10 defense. Not close. So don't give me that. You can't come with me that. You can't tell me we're a top 10 defense with the 30th ranked secondary.
Nah.
No.
And one thing before I go, thanks for taking me again, but there's no I think Carlton Davis is a good cornerback. He does a good job. Yeah. And he got through when Devin White bumped him and D-Jax ran by him. But that happens. That's ball. But there's no speed to be not say a guy that can keep up with a burner who's quick hips. I'm not knocking Carlton because I think he's a good corner, but you don't have that person. I think that's somebody they may be able to bring in a draft or free agency like that. And I say this one last thing. AB being out had nothing to do with this. They have more than enough weapons. JP,
I don't want that.
You still got other people. And so by yourself, just shake it off. You still got a long season. Yeah. You just got to get in the playoffs and let everything happen from there. But hey, man, you guys have a good one. Keep up that great work, man.
Appreciate the knowledge, man. Good conversation, man. Appreciate it.
All right, peace.
Mm-hmm. We got it moving on. We got a C bandit coming in here. Big Buck, what the deal is? Word on the street.
What up, man? Um, let's just start from the top, man. I've been saying this. How long have we been talking about this? We can't get pressure with four, and that's still evident today. But more and more people are starting to see that. So we got to be able to get pressure. Um, the secondary, we don't have the depth. I mean, I don't think it's fixable, but we don't have the depth. And like you said, we just don't have that one guy, that speed burner, like you said, we don't have a Jalen Ramsey or a Xavier Howard or
Hmm.
somebody of that
Oh,
caliber at cornerback. And that's
oh,
no disrespect to Carlton or Jamel Dean or
no.
Sean Murphy, but
Hmm.
you don't have that guy. I don't know, but is it me? I mean, people be trying to give me, be trying to give me a hard time because I say this, but Devin White is not. I mean, he's a good player, but he's not what y'all keep making him out to be because he's suspect in open space. I've been saying that since he's come into the league.
Well,
Um,
I said this before, and I said, what you see in Devin White now, he's like what 23, 24.
yeah,
So where you going to see Devin White at his maximum peak or his like 26, 27. So he
yeah,
still got time to develop.
yeah.
You know,
That's why I can't say he's a. He's going to be a top linebacker,
yeah, yeah.
but like I said, the little things like he still takes crazy angles in space. And I, I, I think that's just me. I mean, just I played the game and I was just like, man, he's taking some crazy angles. But
Well, that was
you
a knock
know,
on him. That was a knock on him coming into the league that
yeah,
he's not good in space.
yeah, that's why they always blitz him so they can hide it. I mean, teams are
Team
starting to figure out like, oh, if they
teams.
blitz him,
Sean McVay is too good of a coach to.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
And I want to harp on something. You know, this is what the third year in a row we played the Rams, and McVay, his game plan, his play calling is just like it's a modern game plan. It's like we still stuck in a old age offensive thinking, even though we have weapons. Like I said, it was basically to me what I saw yesterday. Brady's concept in New England: get the ball out quick. That's what they were doing. If you had time, it was a calculated shot deep, or it was a busted coverage, and they took advantage of it. And I mean, yesterday we still had a chance to be in that game, but like I said, you had to drop interception by Dean, and then when Grunt dropped that little corner route, that's when
Mm.
I said it's going to be a long game. When I saw that,
But that was that was
um,
that was the age right there. That's when you.
yeah, because
That's the
you notice
age.
on that one play when they were talking about Grunt was healthy, but you saw in that one crossing route where he caught and ran up sideline, it looked like it took all his energy just to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's age or something was lingering him. So we'll see. Um, I'm not going to overreact because it's still so early in the year.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, because it's still a long way to go. And like I said, I had that peg as a loss anyway. So I wasn't surprised with the outcome. Now, if they would have won by more than 17, then I'd have been like kind of scratching my head. I was thinking like 31-28, something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
if they would have beat us by 17 or more, I kind of would have, I'd have been like, whoa. But my biggest concern is the running backs, and I don't like Brady throwing over 30 times a game. I don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, I understand Brady want to set these records, and he's low key trying to do that. But
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I don't want him throwing that many times because I don't. I just that ain't good for business. Now I am amazed he threw it over 40
55.
plus times,
55.
55, and he didn't throw a pick. I am amazed at that. So, but I don't like that. So it is. I mean, you got Mike Evans. Is he starting to turn into a little diva, or he just mad he getting phased out? Like I'm. It's
Mike Evans, my guy, man. I always watch him, man. His body
yeah.
language always screams like he's just not happy.
I mean, and it's just like but he's always been the guy, but it's just like he's not the featured guy in the offense sometimes. But I understand that you got him, Godwin, and AD. That's like they're gonna have better matchups. So and then I just saw a report about what's the other guy's name? Say he's gonna be out for a few weeks. Miller. But I don't think. I mean, he's not going to be missed unless we don't have a kick or a punt returner. So, I mean, I'm just like I said. I paid it as a loss. No big deal. We can rebound next week with New England. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna say this: Carolina. I'm not gonna say they're. Um, I'm not gonna say they can't be good, but hey, a division win is a division win, and Sam Darnold's not the guy, but he wasn't the problem in New York last year with the Jets. I think that I'm gonna say he wasn't the problem. You could have built. They just didn't ever want to build around him. So it'll be interesting when we see them. But like I said, interests have already caught up with the Panthers already. Like they done lost to McCaffrey and they lost to another offensive lineman, if I'm not mistaken.
And
But
JC
we don't
Horn.
play them till late. Yeah, so we don't play them into what the late in the year, like
week
15?
4, 14, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
two
so I'm
times in
really
3
not.
weeks. Two
Yeah.
times in 3 weeks.
And like I said, like the way the Saints went and played New England Sunday, I watched that game and they went in there with a plan and just beat them. So
Control the game. Control the game.
yeah, I mean, like I say every week in and week out, if we win the line of scrimmage, we're gonna probably win. You know,
Well, I mean, I'm gonna make a video later this week about the Bucks and Patriots. As far as my thoughts on that, and to give a little insight on that, to wrap this call up. And the Patriots' strength is the secondary.
Yeah, it definitely is.
And what's our strength? Bombs away.
I mean, it's kind of like, do you think they'll have are they gonna have something up their sleeve, or can we just go in there and just dominate from start to finish? I mean, I think
I'm gonna hold off on my comments on that.
Yeah, but I'll say this: I'm glad the 20-0 talk with some fans is gone.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
I'm glad of that. Like, I was just like, are you serious? Like, these 3 straight, this LA, New England, Miami. I said that's 2 to me. 2 out of 3 of those games were trap games, in my opinion. I mean, and then I want to piggyback before I go. Everybody was talking about Mahomes yesterday with the picks. I'm like this. That's a divisional game. What you expect if you go back and watch all his divisional games, he does play sloppy. So, I mean, come on. They're going to have a heads up on game planning. So you're going to see more teams in the division play against the Chiefs or within your division better than you if you're an explosive offense. So, because they see you twice a year. So, I mean, like I say, it's kind of an overreaction the first 3 weeks. So, like I said, we still got a long week season to go, and we'll get it straight. I just want to see the running game improve. That's my biggest concern.
I'm gonna keep harping on it.
You got to. I mean, when they're not getting it done, or Jones, I'm just like, hey, I don't know what to say.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, like in my Bill Belichick voice, on the New England.
Yeah, on the New England. So I'm just curious what the game plan this week is going to be. So.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it Wednesday, man.
All right, then, man.
Appreciate you joining, Big Bucks, man. Salute to you, man. Keep supporting the channel.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. Yeah, I didn't have anybody behind him, so I kind of let him, keep going. I mean, if somebody was behind him, I could have. If you want to come on in, feel free to come on in and join. Don't be scared. I mean, for those of you that's never been on live, it's fun. We have dialogue, man. William Butler, appreciate the super chat. Humble. William Butler says, don't tell me you picking New England this week. You got to stay tuned. Stay tuned. You'll find out Wednesday. And you'll find out Wednesday who I'm picking. How about that? I'm not gonna tell you who I'm picking right now. That's not how it works, man. You tune in on Wednesday when I make my my outlook of the game, and I'll talk about the good and the bad, and it's a little insight and what can the Bucks do to win the game, and what can they do to lose the game, and what can the New England do to win the game, and what can it, I'll talk about everything. I'm not going to talk about just one thing, but I'll definitely talk about it on the Wednesday, man. I hopefully you tune in on Wednesday. Stay tuned if you want to know who I'm picking on Wednesday. Oh, and in this game, stay tuned. Wednesday, you will get your answer, William. You will get your answer Wednesday. Appreciate the super chat, though. I appreciate the super chat. Super chat. Hit me with the $4.99 online. All right. So who else? Who else want to come into the locker room, man? Now make sure when you leave the locker room, make sure you take a shower. Don't be leaving the locker room and you ain't taking a shower. You can't come along. You gotta take a shower and go home now. What we doing? What we got here? Bank of America. I haven't been to a bank. What we doing, man? What we doing? Let's go. I'm waiting. Let's go. I need somebody on here. I'm all by myself. I'm just gonna put people comments up, man. I'm just gonna start playing in the comment section now. Y'all don't want to talk to me? Okay, it's cool. You want to talk in the chat room? We can talk in the chat room. But you can also come on here live too and voice your opinion on how you feel and throw some facts in there. Throw some opinions in there. I don't know. You want to come on live and talk about it? I couldn't tell you. The link is in the chat room, folks. If you got something to say and you want to keep it in the chat room, keep it in the chat room. If you want to come on here live and talk about what you think about the Bucs game against the Rams yesterday and how they look and what did they do wrong and what did they do right and what they can do to improve moving forward. If you want to talk about the secondary, you want to talk about the running game, you want to talk about the coaching offensively and defensively, feel free, Mm-hmm. I'll tell you one thing though. I will tell you one thing, folks. Every season is different. If you thought this season is going to be like last season, you're lying to yourself. We escaped last season injury free for the most part, right? No major injuries. Well, fast forward to 2021. What did I tell you about injuries? What did I tell you about injuries and how injuries can affect this team? And the injuries are affecting this team. Every year is different. This is why I be trying to tell people there is no such thing as the same team. Every year is different. A year older, you become a year older. Things change. You get better. You get worse. Because that's the tail of the tape. I mean, we are the oldest team in the NFL. So we got to win now. Spend a lot of money, kicking a lot of money down the road, kicking the can down the road to win right now. Restructuring contracts. Ali Marpet, Mike Evans. Voided years for Ali Marpet, Donovan Smith, Ryan Sucker. We voiding all these years to hold on as long as we can, trying to squeeze as much as we can out this juice. Or out the lemon. Out this lemon, the team that we got right now, trying to squeeze as much as we can out this team. Because at some point, there will be a major turnover. Go look at the roster. Go look at the 2022 free agents. Go look at the 2023 free agents. After this year, it's going to be like, oh, we better draft good cornerbacks and running backs. Because some of these guys cap hit. Donovan Smith, Mike Evans, Ali Marpet, Carlton Davis, he going to want to get paid. Chris Godwin going to want to get paid. Ryan Jansen want to get paid. Number 80 want to get paid. Cameron Brate might want to get a little cut. JPP up for another contract. Dominic Sue on a 1-year deal. Mike Edwards. I mean, Jordan Whitehead. What you gonna do? Can't sign them all because if the cap go up, the price go up for the players. So y'all gotta keep in mind. We're gonna have to kind of revamp this team on the fly if you want to stay competitive. Because you can kick the can down the road all you want to. Eventually, you got to pay the guys. Brady, they're kicking the can down the road on him too. Because they don't want to pay this season. They're restructuring contracts. They're doing all these things to keep this team together as much as possible. But remember, I told y'all, we are top heavy. Top heavy, folks. What did I tell y'all about our depth? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all about our depth? I was concerned about it. Secondary, I thought we was going to be fine. Apparently, that was not the case. Because I figured, and you know, I kind of went with the narrative here a little bit. You know, the Bucs top 5 roster. Injuries won't be a problem. Well, because if you draft well, these things don't really become a big issue. But we've drafted cornerback every year, pretty much, except for last year, right? Did we draft? No, we didn't draft anybody last year in the secondary. But what, from 2017 or 2016 to 2020, cornerback somebody in the secondary every year, pretty much. We went all in on the offense. Jason Light went all in on offense, which is fine. Like that's cool. I get it. You know, we got Gronkowski, AB, Fournette, Brady. I get it. That's cool. I get it. And he was banking on the young secondary improving. You know, drafted Antoine Winfield Jr., another young guy. We have Mike Edwards, Jordan Whitehead, Carlton Davis, Jamel Dean, Murphy Bunton. That group don't strike fear in no quarterback's eyes. Oh, Wilcox, that's right. What quarterback is scared of the Bucs secondary? Got a lot of work to do, folks. As the season turns, man, it'll get better. But I've always been a forward thinker, and I'm just concerned about certain areas in the future, man. It just you better start developing guys ASAP. Especially, I understand the reason why I get why the Bucs didn't want to go get a veteran guy because they cost money. They figure they build through the draft, the guys will develop, and you don't have to pay those guys. They're really good. I get what they were trying to do, and we can address everything else. But sometimes you just got to get the guy. You need a guy in the secondary that can just cover people. The Bucs have a hard time drafting cornerbacks and quarterbacks. They don't do a good job in doing that, and running backs. We got to go pick people from other teams to make ourselves look good. We don't draft well in certain areas. And that's been one of the stinkers about the franchise. Look at that. Look at that. Let that sink in, folks. We don't have the young studs. And I mean plural. We got Joe Tryon. I mean, he's fine. He's going to be fine. I like Joe Tryon. He's wiry. He just got to get more experience because Joe Tryon had a good rush on Andrew Whitworth. From what I seen yesterday, he had one good rush on Andrew Whitworth. After that, after Andrew Whitworth felt that power, Andrew Whitworth basically canceled Joe Tryon. Shaq Barrett didn't want no parts of Andrew Whitworth. Joe Tryon was trying. I give him all the credit in the world. He was trying to get around Andrew Whitworth. Andrew Whitworth at 37, 38 years old is still top 5, top 7 left tackle. He's the Tom Brady of left tackles. Joe Tryon couldn't get around Andrew Whitworth. Couldn't do nothing with him. Shaq Barrett didn't want no parts of Andrew Whitworth. Shaq Barrett was trying to get around Rob Havenstein. Rob Havenstein wasn't having it. We need a plethora of guys in the trenches. Like we just need. I wish we had like 4 or 5 more guys that could just get in there. Like the Rams had that. The Rams had Aaron Donald on the sideline. They still getting in. Like what? We need pass rushers, man. William Golson, Vita Vea, Nacho, Steve McClendon. That's not going to cut it, man. That's just not going to cut it. Like, you don't think teams like the Rams, like just any other team moving forward, you don't think they recognize the Bucs' major weakness? They don't have quick, twitchy guys outside of Joe Tryon and Shaq Barrett. If you can block those 2 guys, and JPP still decent, but if you block the Bucs, their secondary can be had, and that's a concern. And what is Todd Bowles got to do? Todd Bowles in his DNA is about blitzing. What does Todd Bowles do moving forward until his secondary get healthy, until they add some more pieces, which they did sign some guys, Pierre Desir and Bernard Robinson, something like that. But those, how helpful can those guys be? Do we make a trade? We got trade bait. We got, 2 guys sitting over there. Ronald Jones, he's ready to leave. And number 80, maybe a draft pick. I mean, Stephen Gilmore sitting out there. Richard Sherman sitting out there. I mean, if you go Richard Sherman, you got to understand he ain't no every down player. Yeah, Rashad Robinson. That's what it was, Rashad Robinson. But if you go get Richard Sherman, somebody said he's 33 years old. Yes, 33. So how much can he help your secondary on the field? What, 30% of the game on third downs, maybe? Because if you put Richard Sherman out there, you can't put him out there full time because he's kind of like Josh Norman. They still good guys in a box, in a zone, but the Bucs don't run zone. So how good of a fit is Richard Sherman? He's kind of like Carlton Davis, just older. Link is in the chat room, folks. If you want to come on live and let's get it live and popping, let's do that. The locker room's still open. I haven't closed the locker room yet. If you want to come on here live, double back around and come out of that chat room and come on to the locker room. Oh, we got a Panthers fan in the building. What's up, Joseph Stokes? What up, man? Oh, you know what? Panthers fan, do you want to come on here live, man? Do you want to come on here, Panthers fan? Go get your Carolina Kitty Cats and bring them all over here so we can have a real discussion. If you want to go that route. All of a sudden, they 3-0 for the first time since 2015 or something like that. Now they want to come out their little cave, their little cave and talking noise. Come on, Carolina Kitty Cats. Don't do that. Like, come on, Carolina Kitty Cat. Come on in. Come on, Carolina Kitty Cat. I don't bite. I just keep it respectful. It's all football. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. But don't be scared, Carolina Kitty Cat. Go get Sheltron and what's the other Carolina guy? They pretty cool guys too. What's the other guy? The guy with the dreads that live in Atlanta. The two gloves, that guy. What's his name? What's his name? Panther Buzz FSU 23. What's his name? Not Sheltron, but the other guy. What up, the beats? Carolina Kitty Cats. Come on, kitty cat. Bo over there barking, and the cat over there, meow, meow. Bo over there barking, and the cat was meow, meow. I got my wristbands on. I got my headbands. I got my eyeliner. I got my towel on. I got my visor on. Yeah, keep pounding. That's his name. Yeah, tell him to come on over and holler at me. If the flow, hey, he want to come over and talk about them Panthers. Come on, he got to come with some real stuff. Don't come with this Sam Darnold crap. Y'all beat the Jets and the Texans. Really? Y'all harping over that? Y'all harping over beating the Jets and the Texans? 2 teams that's going to be picking in the top 5 in the draft next year? And you beat the Saints team. That's a good win. I'll give y'all that. I mean, granted, they wasn't healthy, but I give y'all that. You got to play them again. Come talk to me when y'all put some games together against good teams. Don't sit up and act like your world beat us because you beat 2 bad teams and you beat a team that still trying to find themselves and with 8 coaches out and half of their starters not starting. Like, how good are the Panthers, the Carolina Kitty Cats, for real? How good are they? Come on, now, let's be real. I respect every team, but you can't come in here trying to talk all this big talk like y'all just really like that. The Jets and the Texans, man. Y'all have the Cowbums. Yeah, y'all got the Cowboys, but the Cowboys ain't that good. They overrated. They all offense. They're not that good to me. They were hyped up against the Bucs. That's the only reason why the game was close. Now, if you want to come on here, keep pounding Sheltron and you other Carolina Panthers YouTube channels, the locker room is always open. Or I come over there and make some noise. Now, I don't know what I'm saying. I come over there, but you come on over here. Since we the champions, you got to come to the champion. You got to come to the champ page. You got to come to the champ over here. You got to come to the proving ground. We got 2 Super Bowls. You got none. You got to come over here to play the game. You got to come over here. I can't come over them channels. I can't come on them platforms. We the champs. Champs don't travel. The Buccaneers Locker not traveling. You got to come over here. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you. We'll see y'all soon. We'll see y'all at the end of the season. Last 4 weeks of the season, we play y'all twice. So keep that same energy. Y'all got that little slogan, keep pounding. All right, well, keep that same energy when we play y'all in the last quarter of the season. But the champ is not going to travel. I'm not traveling to nobody channel. You got to come here. I'm not going to no channel this year. You got to come here. Anyway, Carolina Kitty Cats. I got wristbands on. Anyway, the link is in the chat room. The locker room is going to be open for a little bit longer. If you want to come on in once again, this is Bucco's Locker. This is your boy Isaiah, the host of Locker Room Talk. LRT. I do this every week, most of the times on Monday after the game during the season, the day after the game, or they call it Overreaction Monday. I call it Locker Room Talk. It's a place where you come here and you talk about the team or what they did and what they need to do moving forward. Regardless of who you like and who you don't like, it's all love. There's no disrespect in the locker room. Everybody's one family. So, and all people are welcome to come from other teams. We had other teams come on here before. So I'm going to keep the locker room open for a couple more minutes to see if anybody want to come on in. I'm surprised I don't have a lot of people coming in talking because usually it's a lot more people. This is it's first time in a long time. Like it's been kind of quiet today. Like everybody's okay. Are y'all okay? Y'all okay out there? Are y'all okay? Because I can carry the show now. I can carry the show by myself. Y'all know what I do. I'm just trying to give y'all an opportunity to come to a platform and talk your sugar honey iced tea. Because usually it'd be more lit than this. It's been quiet today, man. That loss did the loss hurt y'all that bad? That y'all don't want to come on to the locker room and talk, eat a snack, take a shower, and go home? It's okay. But we having fun though. We having fun. It's about we're about an hour in now. Locker room is open. The link is in the chat room. If you want to come on in, just click on the link. I'll keep the locker room open for about 5 more minutes, and well, at the hour mark, I'll close it. I'll close it down if we don't get anybody else by in the next 5 minutes. But let's get back to this Bucks secondary and this Bucks running game. What we saw yesterday. 13 carries for 19 yards, I believe. Total. I think that was 13 for 19 yards. That's unacceptable. Well, let me change that. Unacceptable. I forgot what cartoon that was. But that's unacceptable. How can you win games? You can win games rushing for with 13 rushes, but it's hard to do it against teams that are good as you. I just find that concerning. I think y'all need to keep an eye out on the 13 rushes. That didn't sit well with me. You know, I'm an advocate of team victory, so I want to see everything kind of come together. Ryan Suckup missed the field goal. Can't leave points on the board. You know. Yeah, it's bad when Brady's the leading rusher. We got Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones. How in the world is Brady the leading rusher? Another super chat, William Butler with the $4.99 online. Let's go, man. Appreciate it. Another super chat, man. Appreciate it, man. Blessings. Trying to get stocked up tonight, huh? You heard me? Jersey. William Butler says, what are your opinion on trading for a cornerback? Who do you trade for? Who should you trade for? My opinion. It's a big need. It's a right now need. It's a need that needs to happen within the next week or two. I don't think it's something that the Bucks can ignore. Jason Light, he's the GM. It's his job to keep the roster, tight. If we need some help, some things, some areas need to be filled or addressed. Better yet, a better word to use, addressed. Secondary needs to be addressed like ASAP. And they can tell themselves, oh, we will be fine, and the secondary is going to be we got to get healthy. They can tell themselves all they want, but in the net, the matter of reality, the secondary is not good, and it's going to be hard. We're going to have to win every game 30 points or more. Yep. No risk it, no biscuit, every game. It's almost like it's not even about the Bucks not trying to run it. Like let me get back to the cornerback situation. When you can't defend the pass, you make it harder for everybody on the team. If you go around the league and look at the teams that got good secondaries, remember, NFL is a passing league. Yep. It's a passing league now. It's made for offensive fireworks. Every team we going to play is going to chuck the ball around. So, in my opinion, to address your super chat, to get down to the nitty gritty of the super chat, CJ Henderson was out there, and then of course Richard Sherman didn't keep popping up, which I'm a little 50-50 on now because of his age and the scheme. Who else? Somebody said Patrick Peterson, AJ Boye. Um, you have to go to them teams that really ain't going nowhere. The Texans go get Vernon Hargraves. Oh no, no, I'm just playing. The Dolphins maybe you can go snatch up Byron Jones or something. I mean, Marcus May from the Jets, but nah, they're gonna probably want a lot for him. Um, I don't know. I mean, who do you go get? I'm trying to think right now. That somebody that's gonna be a reasonable trade. It's kind of hard, man. You got to find those teams like, the Jets, the Texans, the Falcons, the Lions. Um, Xavier. No, we're not getting him. Like, we got to be realistic. Xavier Howard is going to cost us a lot. Too much. If you want to give up some draft picks, sure, go get him. If you want a good quarterback, my powers and my C bandits, just understand this. You're going to have to give up to get it. Got to give it up. Xavier Howard, cool. Let me get your first round pick this year, first round pick next year, and a third round pick. You better find one of them young cornerbacks. If you want a top level cornerback, you're going to have to fork over some draft picks. And I don't think the Bucs in the position to be doing that. CJ Henderson going to the Panthers? Bradbury, we can take Bradbury from the Giants. That's a good pick. That's a good trade for the Bucs. I wonder what we got to give up to get Bradbury though, because he's still a good cornerback, young too. He's not old. That's a good one, James Bradbury. Gilmore, probably a third. I think we can get Gilmore for a third, but he's hurt right now. He don't come back till week 6, week 7. So Bradbury, Darius Slay from the Eagles. He's kind of in his late 20s, so he'll cost us something. I can rock with Darius Slay. I can rock with that. But what do we give up? They don't need a tight end, right? They got Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz right now, right? They don't need a running back. They got Miles Sanders, so they're not going to take Fournette or Ronald Jones. So what we got to give up picks. Remember, if you're going to name these top cornerbacks, we're going to have to give up picks. And if you're trying to win right now, are you okay with giving up picks? Because come next year in the draft, don't get mad when the Bucs only got 4 or 5 picks in next year's draft. They got a second round, 2 fourth rounders, and a 5th rounder. We need to stock up for the future, folks, because 2 second rounders. I'm scared about doing that. 2 second rounders for Darius Slay. They said CJ Henderson going to the Panthers. Is that true? We just need look. Let me just say this. If we're trying to win right now, go get the guy. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the future, right? If you're trying to win right now, just don't worry about the first round pick. Don't worry about the second round. Do what the Rams did. The Rams did it. The Rams traded it away their picks, and Rams wouldn't worry about no draft picks because they was ready to win now. So yeah, we can do it. You know what? Forget it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go get the guy. If you're trying to win right now, do what the Rams did. Oh, he is going to the Panthers. CJ Henderson going to the Panthers. A top 10 pick. What did they get? What did the Panthers give up? What did the Panthers what did the Carolina Kitty Cats give up to get CJ Henderson? Because I'm gonna be pissed off if they gave up 1 draft pick. A 3rd round? They gave up a third round pick and the tight end Arnold, number 85. I think his name, what is it, Matt Arnold or something like that. They gave up a third round pick and a tight end. So we couldn't give up a third round number 80. We couldn't give up a third round on Cameron Brate. A third rounder in Tyler Johnson. I know why they did it. Yeah, J.C. Horn is out for the season pretty much, or he's out for most of the season. He's going to be out until like the last 4 weeks, and they're gonna reevaluate him. But I think he's done for the season because he broke multiple bones in his foot. And if you go back and watch the play when he did it, it was kind of an awkward turn. It was an awkward turn. He was trying to backpedal. And for the first initial diagnosis was he can come back, but the fact that they made that trade lets you know that J.C. Horn is done for the season. That's a good cornerback too, alpha cornerback. Shouts out to J.C. Horn, man. Get well soon, man. You got a bright future, J.C. Horn. I'll rock with you, man. I like your swag. I like your style. I like your confidence, man. J.C. Horn gonna be that dude, man. Him, Asante Samuel Jr., Patrick Surtain, all these guys' dads were NFL players, man, and their dads were pretty good. But those three cornerbacks, man, those young guys, they like that. They starters right away. And for some strange reason, the Bucs can't get those type of cornerbacks. Asante Samuel Jr. Is Asante Samuel Jr. better than our secondary? Our cornerbacks? Who would you rather have, Asante Samuel Jr. or Jamel Dean? J.C. Horn or Jamel Dean? Patrick Surtain Jr., Jamel Dean. We're talking about rookie cornerbacks. That's how bad our secondary is right now. I'll take anything than what we saw. Yeah, we could have had Asante Samuel Jr. We could have had him. But it's a draft, man. It's kind of like, you don't know. It's all about scouting, man. It's all about scouting. I had him pegged as a late first rounder. And for some strange reason, I know why he dropped his height. Because he like 5'10". Dude can play. The dude can play. And he didn't test well in certain areas. But the dude got skills, man. His dad was good. You think he wasn't going to be good? But we know we did, the Bucs did the right thing. They got a D lineman, which is fine. But if you look at those other D linemen, Gregory Russo, but Joe Tryon to be fine though. I like him for the future. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good as long as he develops correctly. But I kind of wish he would be like an immediate impact rookie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like, golly, like this dude was a ridiculous Myles Garrett type, They did the right thing. They did. They got a D lineman. We needed a young D lineman with some quick twitchy muscles, man. We got old, slow guys. We could have had Brian Burns too. I'm a Gator fan. We could have had Brian Burns. Joe Tryon ain't got no moves. He's a rookie, man. Like, what? Let me guess, man. You don't like Joe Tryon, man? You don't like Joe Tryon? So who we should have drafted at 32? Asante Samuel Jr. at 32? You tell me who we should have drafted at 32. Y'all tell me who the Bucks should have drafted at 32 or in the second round. Should we should we should we should have drafted more secondary, more pass rushers? Was Kyle Trask a reach in the second round when we needed some other positions? Could have got him in the third, fourth round, right? Oh, we got a big super chat. Let's go. Mopar Buck hit me with the 1999 online. That's what's up, man. I'm super blessed on that, man. I really appreciate that. I really do, man. I take my time to come on this thing and have fun with you guys, and when you guys donate, man, it really like let me know like you appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't donate, I still appreciate you. But I appreciate that. That's a big super chat, man. I really appreciate that. More Power Buck says, trading OJ Howard for a cornerback, or even seeing if someone wants AB. You trying to have me on here for another 30 minutes talking about that, huh? Trading OJ Howard for a cornerback, or seeing if someone wants AB. Y'all got that, right? Y'all got that in the chat room? Now, the reason why this is a topic because of the game that we saw yesterday. Nobody liked what we saw yesterday. Is there room for improvement? Yes, but that is not long term. We can't stay like that. We gotta address it a little bit, right? A veteran guy, at least, I don't know, man. Let me see my thoughts on that. I'm sitting here thinking about it like, oh man, number 80. First of all, you can't say his name on this channel. His name is his number until he showed me otherwise. Y'all keep that in mind. When I call somebody by their number, that's what it is. Do not say his name on this channel until he does something consistently. Number 80. And Jamel Dean is on the verge of being called number 35. But yeah, we gotta address that though. No, Donovan Smith is fine. Donovan Smith is fine. He's doing okay. He's fine. He's okay. Swing for the fences. Look, if the Bucks want to make a splash trade, man, and you throw AB out there, who's gonna take him? Number 80 and Antonio Brown for Byron Jones, Darius Slay. James Bradbury. Let me ask y'all a question. Mopar Buck, I want you to answer this too. What is our secondary lacking? Like, what's wrong with our secondary? Like, in the chat room, we're gonna close this out like this. What is wrong with the secondary? What don't you like about our secondary? Be real. And if you want to come on here and talk about it, the link is in the description box or in the chat room. What don't you like about our secondary? Be real. What's wrong with our secondary? Another super chat. Holy crap. Mopar Buck with another 19, with a big number 1999 online for the Buckos Locker again. One time for the one time. He is on fire. He is on fire. He is setting the example for you guys. He is showing real love tonight, and I appreciate that. I really do. I'm so humble tonight. This is turning out to be a really good locker room conversation. And I extended the conversation. I was going to end it at 1 hour. I'm 15 minutes over. Thanks to Mopar Buck, man. I'm going to be on here longer. Hey, you keep doing it. I'm gonna stay on here longer. You know what I'm saying? He says, my bad. Number 80. It's okay, man. But seriously, we have Tyler Johnson and Miller. AB is tradable, and we still have Brate. Just saying. He got a point. Do you agree with Mopar Buck? Agree or disagree? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you agree with Mopar Buck about number 80 and AB? Thumbs up or thumbs down in the chat room. Let's see Mopar Buck. Let's see what the Pirates and the Sea Bandits say. Thumbs up, do you agree? Thumbs down, do you agree with number 80 and AB? Oh, you're getting some thumbs down, Mopar Buck, man. I don't think people feeling that, man. Thumbs up, you feeling that? Thumbs up, you feeling what he's saying. Thumbs down if you don't like it, man. Little interaction with the chat room, man. You know. Hey, 1999 online for the one time. Just bought you, but look, I'm on here for a little bit longer. Oh, Mopar Buck, they're not liking it, man. They're not liking it. Well, some of them liking the number 80, but they're not liking the AB. They saying Tom Brady will pack his bags. Y'all wow for that. Now remember, y'all saw last game at all costs, right? You're trying to win the Super Bowl. Y'all in, right? So what's the problem? I thought we was all in, right? I thought we was all in. So what's the problem trying to make a trade for a top level cornerback? Who can we give up? Remember, y'all want a top level cornerback, so you got to give up something, right? Let's be real. Let's be real. You want a cornerback. You want a really good cornerback. You want one of those alpha dogs. You want the guy to set the tone in the secondary. You got to give up something. Y'all know how I go when you in the store. If you got the money, you buy it. If you don't got the money, you a window shopper. You mad at me? So the Bucks. So what y'all want the Bucks to window shop? CJ Henderson already gone. The Bucks got to act on that, man. Got to address that secondary. You got to give up something, or you're a window shopper. You see what the Carolina Panthers did? The Carolina Panthers like, look, we'll take CJ Henderson, the young cornerback that got skill. Y'all the one said Darius Slade, Xavier Howard, James Bradbury. Y'all said that. Now y'all don't want to give up nothing. Y'all just want those teams to give up those guys for free. Ain't nothing free in the NFL. You're gonna have to pay some way. Because if we don't address that secondary, Mac Jones might sling the rock on us, man. Kendrick Bourne and Nelson Aguilar might look like Terrell Owens and Jerry Rice. No. Kendrick Bourne and Nelson Aguilar might look like Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. If you want a top level cornerback, you got to give up something. So who do you give up? Mopar Buck said AB. he said, if you got Mac Jones on your fantasy team, you might want to start him. I'm dead on that. Y'all wilding tonight, man. Y'all wilding, man. Say if you got Mac Jones on your fantasy team, you better start him. Any quarterback playing the Bucs secondary, you better start him. Y'all better stop talking about my team like that. Y'all better stop talking about your team like that. Don't do that. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all make me want to. Y'all wrong for that. What y'all gonna do? Y'all don't want to get rid of AB. Y'all just want to get rid of number 80. You're right. You're right. Where's the gold? You want that Super Bowl? You got to give up some gold. You got to give up. Well, I don't. In Pirates terms, you got to give up the booty. Pirate terms, get your mind out the gutter. The shillings. y'all funny tonight, man. Y'all funny tonight. Y'all got me laughing tonight with some good stuff, man. I can't get to them all, man, but the super chats always go to the front. Remember, folks, I'll put some comments up there every now and then, but the super chats will always get shown. Always. The super chats will always get the front and center attention, and we'll stay on subject. I might stay on this subject till we get another super chat. If you want to change the subject, send another super chat. That's how we're going to play that game. That's how we're going to play the game. We're going to play that. The super chats. Super chat come up. We're going to be on that subject until we get another one. I'm just playing. Well, we're going to be on it for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? But the Bucs got to do something. In all seriousness. We got to do something. The Bucs got to do something. Got to do something. I mean, that's the biggest talk. That's the biggest take on the game yesterday, man. I mean, that secondary just didn't look good at all. And I hate to use this word with our team, but the Bucs secondary got exposed. Cooper Kupp wide open. Matthew Stafford missed 2 deep balls before he hit one finally. Deshaun Jackson, locker room cancer. Deshaun Jackson in the game for one reason and one reason only: a double move deep. Can we go 17 games with this secondary and go to the Super Bowl with this secondary? How about that? Can we go to the Super Bowl with this secondary? Or maybe the secondary in the last 4 weeks turning the juices up when we playing the Jets and the Panthers. Maybe that'll happen. Maybe the secondary will get together because you look at the back end of our schedule, super easy. The Panthers twice, the Jets, and maybe the secondary gets some confidence against bad teams. I think that's what we need. Maybe the New England game might give the secondary some confidence. Remember, folks, top 10 defense is all I heard. Completely disregarded the secondary. How can you be a top 5 defense with that secondary? Nobody cannot answer the question with a honest, legit answer. What's our ranking total yards right now? It's still early. We will improve. We will improve. But right now, our defense. What's our ranking in total yards? Of course, we know the pass defense is the reason why the numbers kind of skewed. Oh, the defense ranked 31st. Oh. Give me the categories the defense is ranked in. Like, give me the opponents. Give me the quarterback's completion percentage, opponent's completion percentage, yards per attempt, yards per game. Give me those stats. Let's talk about that real quick before we end the show. Give me the numbers for the Bucs defense. Can one of the Sea Bandits or the Pirates go out there and get that information? Give me the rankings for the Bucs defense. The averages, opponents TDs get per game, the percentage TDs, completion percentage, yards per game, third downs, conversions, first down catches. And I get that. I want the actual numbers. Can somebody get the numbers real quick? Can somebody give me those key categories? Third down conversion percentage, first down catches, completion percentage, opponent's completion percentage, yards per attempt, attempts per game on us. Quarterbacks QBR against us. Y'all is wild. Y'all kicking the team down like that, man. Y'all wrong for that, man. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Top. Thank you, T. Thank you, man. Thank you. So we are at 26 in total defense. Opponent's completion percentage, 72%. 48. Remember, folks, top 10 defense. Y'all said that. 27th in scoring defense. Let me go back to this one. Let me go back to this. $72%. Y'all see the numbers? $29 points a game. Top 10 defense is all I heard from the media, the experts. Folks, the Bucks defense got a long way to go. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch the Rams game. Brought the whole team back. It's still early though. Got a lot of chance to improve. Holy crap! So if we had 72% completion percentage, opponents' completion percentage, there's 4 teams allowing worse than us. Oh my gosh. Let me guess. The Jets? Falcons up there somewhere? Lions? I believe all that will improve. Come back to me around about week 10. We'll come back to the discussion at week 10. And we'll see what those yards per game at then. Because we got some easy games, folks. Oh, just when I was about to... Another super chat. We finally get to switch the subject. Sandoval 813 hit me with the $2 online for the one time. Appreciate it. Why Todd Bowles still blitzing with 2 and 3 Sting CB cornerback? I'm not sure. What was that word? Why Todd Bowles still blitzing with 2 and 3 Sting cornerbacks? The question he asked is why. Appreciate the super chat. Oh, second string. Okay, got you. Okay, why is he still blitzing with 2 and 3, second and third string? Okay, I got you. String. I got you. Why is he still blitzing? I said it during the game. They should have played. They should have just dropped 7 to protect that secondary. He didn't do a good job protecting that secondary. Todd Bowles felt like and feeling like in the game is kind of weird because he felt like he can ratchet the juice up. Remember what he did against Matt Ryan? So Todd Bowles went with that same game plan. Figured he can wait till the second half to ratchet it up, even with his injuries. He felt like Stafford will crumble like Matt Ryan did, or Matt not so hot, Matty not ice. Stafford didn't crumble. Sean McVay wasn't going to let that happen. Sean McVay is too good of a coach, so he thought by pressuring will cause a turnover, and sometimes it works sometimes it works for you and against you by doing it, especially when you have injuries in the secondary. That's my opinion on why I thought he did that. He wanted to bring some juice to the team. He wanted he wanted that defense to make a turnover. And sometimes it's like driving a car with no gas. You're not going anywhere. So he should have played coverage. I said that too. We should have played coverage. Another super chat, man. We're gonna be here. Folks, the super chat's starting to come in, folks. Y'all better get in while you can. You want your stuff to get read and you want to talk about something? Super chats, y'all don't want to come on. Y'all don't want to come on live. And super chats will get you right to the front. You got something you want to talk about? Put it to the front. Steven Quintana, the $1.99 for the one time online for the Buccaneers locker. Appreciate that, man. Steven says, bro, we did last in sack percentage at 2.04%. Man, these numbers are getting ugly, man. I'm looking at these numbers, man. It's ugly, man. It's getting worse. Every time the more and more they dig these numbers up and they showing you like guys like Steven and all, it's letting y'all know where Todd Bowles needs to make the adjustments. brought everybody back to look that bad. It's still early though, folks. It will get better. I don't know how much better it's going to get, but it's going to get better. We can only go up from here, which is good. Sometimes you got to hit rock bottom to go up. New England has the number 2 pass defense. What did I tell y'all New England's strength was? Secondary. No, New England ain't got no secondary. Okay. Mo Power Buck with another super. Appreciate the super chat, Steven. Mo Power Buck, the super chat just coming in now. We trying to get these subjects in. Let's keep talking about it. Mo Power Buck with another super chat. Bless with the $9.99 for the one time online. He on fire tonight, folks. He's feeling very generous. I don't blame you. Appreciate it. We only blitz lightly. And the Rams game, we played zone because Bowles doesn't believe in our secondary. Problem is McVay's misdirection works well against us. Our corners lose their assignments. I get where you're going with that. I get it. The cornerback, it works. Their scheme works well against the Bucks because the cornerbacks loses their assignment. Because when you run a certain scheme, you have an assignment, that area of responsibility, an AOR, an area of responsibility you are responsible for. And with Sean McVay's system, it causes mass confusion, chaos for the Bucs secondary. And this will be noted by a lot of teams moving forward. Create chaos, the Bucs can't handle it. It's too much for them. It's overwhelming them because of the scheme allows people to run free. Todd Bowles gonna have to make some adjustments, whether he like it or not, because he don't have the personnel. Remember, go back to Arizona with Todd Bowles when he was with Bruce Arians in Arizona. Go look at that secondary. Much better. So, yeah, he got to figure it out. Mac Jones might have a field day. Mopar, appreciate the super chat, man. You on fire tonight, man. You just bought yourself some more time with Buckles Locker, man. Like, welcome to Oblivion. But yeah, I mean, how bad was this loss for real though? Let's be real. Like, how bad was this loss? Like, was it really bad? I mean, it's early in the season. We saw this before last year, right? So we shouldn't be too concerned, right? Right? We should be okay. I mean, still, it's only game 3, right, folks? I mean, we got time. If it was week 14, I'd be like, what the? Yeah, boy. Hey, look, you would have kept going. I would have stayed on if you'd have kept going. Yeah, the locker room is closed, folks. So if you didn't catch the link, the locker room is closed. So yeah, so yeah, that's secondary, man. That was a sight. That was a sight for sore eyes, man. But we got time to fix this, man. Todd Bowles, man, fix it. Jason Light, you know what you got to do, fam. Show everybody you trying to win another one. You're all in it to win it. No risky, no biscuit, right? Bombs away. 55 times a game. You better have a secondary. Those 4-minute drives, 3-minute drives, 55 times a game. Defense gonna need some help. Sometimes you got to control the clock. Bombs away. That's my favorite line with Bruce Arians' offense. Bombs away. Like, oh my gosh, man. Come on, man. Run the ball, man. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this locker room talk up, man. I had a great time. It started out a little, people wasn't really trying to come on and talk, but it came alive. We had some great conversation, some great dialogue about yesterday's game and what the Bucs need to do to improve moving forward defensively and the run. Now, the running game, it is what it is. I think I've come to terms about the running game. It is what it is. 10 to 15 carries a game to keep the defense honest a little bit. No wild runs. They're not trying to run the ball. We have to accept that. As much as I want them to run the ball to control the clock, it's a pipe dream now. Maybe when they get cold, they'll run the ball, but right now it's warm. Brady's arm is loose. It's warm. So stay tuned for more bombs away against the New England secondary. Top number 2 in the NFL. Bombs away. Well, I mean, we'll learn the hard way. You know, this is a new season, folks. This ain't got nothing to do with last season. Oh, that's my new hashtag. I got a new hashtag. Hashtag no risky, no biscuit. Hashtag facts with feelings. Hashtag bombs away. Bombs away, man. That's a new hashtag, man. Bombs away. I don't care. I'm gonna throw it around the yard. I'm trying to get them records. I'm trying to get the touchdown records. I'm trying to get all that good stuff. Yeah. Down 17 points. We still trying to score points. And it has no effect on the game. Giovanni Bernard almost got a leg shattered because of a stupid touchdown. That still don't sit well with me. Like, you almost got that man killed. Arians, Lethwich. Who called that play? His career could have been done, man, for that stupid touchdown. Career could have been over with. Sandoval 813 with the $5 online for the one time. Appreciate the super chats. Bring them on in. Bring it in. Break it down on 3. 1, 2, 3. Feel bad for Gio. He had his first touchdown as a Buck and almost lost his knee in the end. Yeah, his career would have been done, man. Career would have been over with if there would have been a really bad knee, man. And I think it's more, for me, it was more about principle. That had no effect on the outcome. I didn't like it. The way the game went, I didn't see any scenario of the Bucs coming back. And even if they would have scored some touchdowns, the defense wasn't going to stop the Rams offense. That's why I didn't see the point in that. You almost lost Giovanni Bernard for the season. The dude could have lost his career because Gio's not young. That dude could have lost his career over a freaking garbage touchdown. It's about principle, man. Nothing against, it's just that it had no effect on the game. The outcome of the game. That was my point. If it was close, I get it. But you were down 17 with like 3 minutes. Like, what were you going to do to catch up? Even if you scored touchdowns, you got to stop the Rams. That's why it didn't have no effect on the outcome. Don't do that again. That's not right. If you're down 17 with 3 minutes left, I get it. You're trying to get a spark, but if you watch the game and how it was going, as a real fan, some games you could just watch at the end, a team down 17 points, like 3 minutes left. You could just watch the game and be like, this game's over with. Like, there's nothing that the Bucs could have done that would have changed the outcome. So, I hope he okay. Shouts out to Giovanni Bernard, man. Stay strong, man. Hunger Games. But anyway, appreciate the super chat, Sandoval 813. I'm glad you brought that to the attention with the super chat because my gosh, that dude could have lost his leg for that. Anyway, thank y'all for coming in to the locker room. Y'all can go to the shower, take a shower, and go home. But I enjoyed this locker room talk, man. This your boy Isaiah coming to you again from Bucko's Locker Room Talk. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and share all the videos. And don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. And if you want to donate, as you've seen tonight, please feel free to donate. All donations are welcome, big or small. The donation links are in the description box. And if you want to super chat, you have to do that when it's live. So, with that being said, shouts out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Keep supporting the channel. It's going to be okay, folks. I want y'all to fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag. Hashtag no risk and no biscuit. Hashtag facts over feelings. And the newest one, hashtag bombs away. Good night. I'll see y'all Wednesday. Buckles Locker out.